Teachers rally at the State House.
A chance to earn $500 to start a business.
And it's almost time for boys basketball.
We are RHS and
we are on the air. I'm Darian Belcher.
And I'm Gavin Lacey.
Next Tuesday, school will be closed so teachers and others can join with educators from across the state at the Indiana State House. But what will they be doing there?
All right, good morning, Richmond High School. I am Mr. Lee. I'm the Vice President of REA here in our local union. And there's been some questions about Red for Ed and what the movement is and so forth. This movement has been organized grassroots-wise by many teachers. And we're fighting for you, the students in our communities. The state legislatures have done several things in the past that has dramatically impacted you and our community in the whole. Some of the talking points that we're going to do and so forth. Number one, this is not a group of teachers. It's our RCS community. All right, the administration is behind it. The school board is behind it, teachers are behind it, and we're going to go over to the State House November 19th, and we're going to speak and rally and try to increase the public support for your education. And that's the key of the whole matter. It's your education. And Indiana cannot wrap their head around how to test you guys to show accountability. I mean, we've had ECA, we have ISTEP, we have all this other stuff that we got going on. We still can't wrap our head around it. The General Assembly is giving charter schools an increase in funding for 2020 at 10.3%. We did not get the same amount of funding. All right, we're actually very much less. Public schools had an increase between 2.6 and 2.7%, and that's another reason why we're going. We want to make sure that our students get the same opportunities as charter schools and private schools. Indiana spends less per pupil, per student, than our neighboring states, Ohio and Illinois. We need to increase that. Those are your future competitors out there, students. Externships. Last year, the General Assembly passed 53 laws that have an impact on general education. One of the things are externships, where they're requiring teachers, if you want to renew your license, to go do 15 hours to volunteer work at some business, or you don't get to re-up your license. We're working on our time where we don't get paid for free. The state of Indiana currently is sitting on a $2 billion surplus in their fund, and yet we're not seeing any of that being shifted to public education, or very little of it. Overall, this is the Red for Ed movement here at Richmond is a community-wide movement. We need to protect and support our students and our teachers and our community. If you want to have a great community, you need to be able to be educated and have as much opportunity here as in any place else in the world. Thanks.
And this week, the Richmond School Board voted to change Tuesday to an e-learning day, so we'll not have to use December 19th to make up that day. Remember, you'll need to get your e-learning done to be counted as present for the day. And to help students out, all of the elementary schools will be open and serving breakfast and lunch, so any students, pre-K through high school, can get breakfast and lunch. Just go to the nearest elementary and get.
You ever wanted to start your own business? Well, next week you have the chance to make your pitch to do just that, and possibly win $500 to make it happen.
Well, I'm Kevin Shame. I'm the chapter president of Started Up Richmond. We are the Wayne County chapter of the Started Up Foundation. Our next pitch competition is going to be on Thursday, November 21st from 6 to 8:30 p.m. It's going to be held at Ply Fiber Arts, which is located in beautiful downtown Richmond. It is an opportunity for any high school student in the region that has an idea for a business, so a product, a service, a platform, even nonprofit, so a movement or an organization. We're going to present this idea to our panel of judges from Earlham College. So think of it as Shark Tank. Winner's going to walk away with $500, an individual or a team. get some feedback from our panel of judges, and potentially walk away with the money that night to start. We're also going to get you introduced to our accelerator program, which we're going to connect you with mentors and leaders in our community that can help you develop your idea and actually launch it. Connect with me. I'll be happy to answer any questions. We look forward to seeing you there.
Last year, senior Scout Wampler won and used the money to create his own photography business. Get your ideas together and good luck.
It's time for you to tell us about your go-to teachers.
My go-to teacher is probably Mr. Gabbard, just because he's funny, but he's also like a good teacher, like he makes us do stuff, and he's really nice.
My go-to teacher is Mr. Rare because he's always there to check on me and like make sure that everything's going well.
My go-to teacher is Mrs. Cook because she's always been there for me since day one. Even though I'm not in her class, she's always super nice to me and always helpful.
Here's a look at some more interesting things going on at RHS.
Now it's time for a look at some sports, and we get started with our RHS boys bowling team that remains undefeated. They got 2 more wins on Saturday, beating Tri 20-0 and 18-2 over Centerville. DeMarco Owens had the high on the day with a 256, while Caleb Ponder had the high series with a 437. Next up for the Red Devils is a rematch tomorrow with Centerville.
The girls team is doing just as well, as they improved to 4-0 with 2 wins last Saturday as well. They shut out Lincoln 20-0 and beat Centerville 16.5 to 3.5. Jordan Rosser led the girls with a 2-1-3 game and a 3-9-1 series. The ladies are taking on both Centerville and Newcastle tomorrow at Legend Lanes here in Richmond.
Boys basketball is just over a week away. They scrimmage next weekend with Franklin Central, and this year's group returns 3 starters from last year.
With basketball underway, let's take a look at what some of the returning players have to say.
My expectations are to bring a winning culture, win the WEDIG tournament, then win conference, and then win sectionals. We went to a lot of good team camps and played a lot of good competition, and that should set us up for a lot of success during the normal season.
Team chemistry is going very well. We all know how each other play, and we're really gelling as a team.
I think the season's going to go well as long as everybody buys into the system and we play defense, share the ball, and rebound.
We'll be back next week to introduce you to some of the new key players. From On the Air, I'm Courtney Mullins.
We'll have more on the boys as we lead up to their season opener.
Good luck to our girls basketball team as they look to stay undefeated this weekend when they play 2 at home. First up is Anderson tonight, and then East Central comes to Tiernan tomorrow night. Good luck, ladies.
Now it's time to congratulate those students whose names were drawn to win a prize for no tardies all last week. They are Brian Alvarado, Ellie Azule Grinspan, Brian Day, Dylan Eastridge, Alyssa Gambrell, Jason Holiday, Noah Jackson, Nicole Kelly, Elizabeth Perez Ordano, and Sean Stapleton. Great job, and don't forget to see Ms. Parks in Mr. Amix's office to pick up your prize.
Before we go, we have some important information for members of RHS host. There's a get-together this coming Monday at the skate from 6 to 8 p.m. Food is provided, but members will need to bring $2 for skate rental.
That's our show. As we leave today, here's a look at a video that I made and Gavin. It's really cool. You should check it out on Instagram. We are inspirational. For On the Air, I'm Darian Belcher.
And I'm Gavin Lacey.
Have a great weekend.